Hey Aquarius, it's Suzanne here to do a personal reading for you for August 31st through September 7th. All right. I'm using literally all of my decks, or not all of them, but a handful of my decks this week. This is one of my newest decks. It's called The Raw Ego Speaks. So what is the raw ego? A lot of times it's what our deepest fears are. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your person's, maybe their deepest fears, or what stands in their way. But it could go in different directions. Okay. This is another new deck. It's Life Stories Volume 2. Okay, so we're going to use this one as well. Hi, Barn. Did you wake up? Did you wake up, honey? It's very early, and it's very difficult to get Barney to come out from under the covers. But when he hears me talking to you, or when he hears the cards, he comes right down. All right, and then I'm also using a deck called the Bad Bitches Tarot. And that's what it looks like. It's a beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. I'm always drawn to the images. So when I see images that I like, that is a deck that I will definitely go with. So beautiful deck. So we'll clarify with this deck here. All right, so let's start right here. All right, so we have, when opportunity knocks, I tend to shut the door. So it almost feels like your person, or you for that matter, okay, when there's an opportunity presented, it's like there's fear around moving forward with it. This can actually be a fear of success, and for some people, that's hard to grasp. Like, why would we be afraid of success? Because what's attached to it? What's attached to that success? If this person, saw an opportunity with you, that might mean that they have to do something else in their life that's difficult. It might affect other areas of their life that they're afraid to address, So I feel like there was an opportunity here for the two of you, or for this person to come towards you, and this person shut the door. They could have shut the door in a very abrupt way, okay? They could have just disappeared. They could have ghosted. They could have ran in the other direction. See what we have. Look at this. 6 of Wands. This person absolutely saw an opportunity for a victory in love. And, it might have been because there was a really strong pull towards you, and they felt like they needed to take control back by not doing anything about it. But they absolutely saw, an opportunity here for victory in love. And that might have really shook them up. That might have really scared them in some way. What else? Ace of Swords. All right, so the truth of this connection really, really scared this person. It's hard for me to explain why people do this, why people run from something that they inherently want. But it happens all the time. So there was some truth here. Now, this card number 68, breaks down to 14, which breaks down to a 5. So I feel like, 5s are about chaos and change. So I feel like what really scared this person, what's really at the heart of it, was they would have had to have made a lot of changes in their life in order to have this. But this connection, this relationship, it was their truth. And they saw it as the opportunity for victory in love. So what do we have here? What do we have here? We have the heart, never lies, eyes that speak love. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. The heart never lies. This person's heart was saying that there was love here, whether they expressed it or not. They shut the door because it really would have forced them to have to face certain changes that they needed to make in their life. It could have completely uprooted them. Big changes that they were not ready to make. Okay? I feel like the two of you might have locked eyes in a few circumstances that really, you felt it to your core. You felt that energy, you felt that love communicating between the two of you through, your eyes and your heart. The heart never lies. That's, and that's so true. Your feelings don't lie to you. So your feelings are where you find your intuition. So if your intuition is saying that this person, felt something with you, trust it. Trust it. All right, so let's see. The heart never lies. 5 of Wands. All right, so 5 of Wands says, part of what the fear could have been is, this might have been an unspoken type of connection, or if it was spoken, they might not have known exactly where you stood in this, and for the amount of change that would have to happen within their life, they needed to know exactly where you stood. You might have struggled sharing that with them. You might have known that there were things that needed to change in their life that maybe you weren't ready to deal with either. What else? 2 of Swords. So what happened? This person made no choice at all. They might have just disappeared. 2 of Swords says this person decided to block their heart from their truth. And that's that's a sad thing. That's a sad thing because I feel like there's love here. There's love here on both sides. Doesn't mean that it's never going to come together or come together the way you want it to or go to the next step the way you want it to. But I feel like both of you feel this deeply. What do we have here? We have dark place. Yeah. This person is in a dark place because they didn't listen to their feelings. They chose fear over love. That's exactly what happened here. Negative, pessimistic, victim. That could be how this person feels right now. They're in a very dark place. They're looking at this situation from a negative perspective, and they're pessimistic as to whether or not this can work. All right, so let's see what that's about. All right, so we have the Chariot. So that's good news. The Chariot is about what this person, this person might have had to have experienced a dark place, being in a negative energy, being in the dark, not knowing for sure where they stand with you, or you might not know where you stand with them. They had to be in a dark place in order to get into their heart space, which allows them to move towards what their heart desires, which is the Chariot. Moving forward. Moving forward. How are they moving forward? Empress. So whether you are the feminine or you're watching this for a feminine, it's like they want to move towards their divine feminine or the feminine that's in their life, or, the Empress can represent, your ideal person. So that's literally moving towards their ideal person, which is you. Okay, this card, Chariot, is Cancer. Empress can actually be a Libra, so you might be dealing with Cancer, Libra, or Taurus, actually. So I feel like this person had to hit rock bottom before they're willing to take any action. But this feels like taking action towards the person that they ultimately want, which is you. This person can't be in a victim type of mentality. They might feel like a victim because, remember, there were a lot of things going on around them that had to change, and that was uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable for them. But the heart never lies, and the heart continues to feel those feelings whether the connection continues or not. So what do we have here? Dreams. This person might be dreaming of you. You might be meeting in your dreams or in the astral realm. Either way, this person has dreams of coming together with you, being in a connection with somebody that they consider to be an ideal match for them. They have the desire to be nurtured, or they felt nurtured in the past with you and they want to recapture that. They want this to move forward. But it's really tough when you're in this Two of Swords, Five of Wands energy, right? So if this is somebody that you haven't communicated with in the past, like in the recent past, they might need a little nudge. They might need to hear something positive about you. If you're single, you could post something potentially online that indicates that you're single and ready to mingle. I feel like they need a little bit of a hint, because this is what they want. They want to move towards you. Dreams. What are they dreaming about? What are they dreaming about? Look at that, 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is the one card in the deck that talks about dreams. I feel like the two of you might be dreaming about each other heavily. You know, dreaming about being somebody's first choice. Doesn't that feel good when you're somebody's first choice? There are very few occasions in life where you know that you're somebody's first choice. And the difference between first choice and second choice is huge. You know, second choice is like settling. This person does not want to settle. They want to be with the person they consider to be their first choice. You know, I might be talking about second choice because they might have chosen somebody who is their complete second choice. And that brings, you know, that can bring this dark place on for people. There's nothing worse when you know your first choice is out there and potentially available, and you're spending time with the person that you feel is, you know, second choice or even third choice, God forbid. All right, so what else about these dreams? The Lovers. So that's beautiful. So if you, on your side, if you are questioning the connection, don't. Lovers says that this connection is real. This connection is happening now. Maybe this is somebody that you have recently started feeling again, or recently has come into, like maybe you saw this person at the airport, or you saw this person, they didn't even know you saw them. Or, you know, somebody was talking about something and this person's name came up, and suddenly it triggered you a little bit to start thinking about this person again, start dreaming about this person. The Lover says that there is potential for love here, but there is also a very, very strong attraction. I feel like the attraction is being explored in the dreams. You know, what that actually looks like, what that actually feels like. I feel like this person wants to explore that because they've got 2 of Swords here blocking their heart in the physical world, but in their dream state, this is what they want to experience. They want to be able to feel what it's like to be with their first choice, which is a beautiful, beautiful feeling. All right. So, Aquarius, this is what I have for you for this week. If you are looking for a personal reading, you can certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. But I'm here for you if you do. And yeah, that's quite a reading here. So if somebody has come back into your space in some way, I feel like they're as much aware of you as you are of them. And if in the past something didn't work out with this person, you know, it's like they turned away from an opportunity because there was too much for them at that point that had to change. They just weren't ready to deal with it. Okay? And now, now something is different. They're coming out of a dark place. And that dark place comes from having possibly chosen their second choice in life, their second choice path in life. They want their first choice. I feel like their first choice was you. And that might be why this energy has lingered with you, possibly for a while. All right? All right, Aquarius. have a lovely week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.